There we go. Probably should have checked if this worked first, but it does, so it's fine. Brilliant. Oh, hello. That was quick. The final day. Good riddance. Thank God and good riddance. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember where I'm supposed to be. I guess the game will tell me, right? The game's got one thing going for it. It tells me where the last place I was, so I can't forget. Anyways, game, I turned the music off. Just, it's trying to figure it out. Give it a second. I believe in you. You can do it. You can. Just gonna need you to realize that I pressed the off button. It's cool. I got you. I understand. It's a little bit too much to handle. 550,000 players. I know, it's rough. I had to hit the button again. Anyways, last night, I told you guys that I was going to try to get to the edge of the map again. And I did. I did all the things that I told you. I did not make it to the end of the map. That probably just got a bunch of you excited. I did all the things that I said I was going to do. I made it so that the timer between the AD inputs was random. And I left everything else alone. And you know what? It didn't fucking matter, because I still got booted. Not only did I get booted out of the game for the... Are you fucking serious? Really? Off to a good start. It's okay. Third time's the charm. So, yeah, I tried to get to the edge of the map. It didn't work, but there is some potentially good news. Hang on. Let me see if I can pull this up and show you guys. There may be hope. I don't know how much hope there is, but there may be hope. I hope this will load. Yeah, it will. Okay. Hang on. 1 second. I'm gonna have to make a window capture. That's the one, I believe. Oh, that was convenient. It picked the right thing. All right, so you see that right now on your screen. That is a freeze frame at 40 minutes of the 9-hour recording from last night. And as you can clearly see, there's like a fucking planet down there. I don't have a goddamn clue. But it's not empty nothing, and it is an edge. Now, how I got there in 41 minutes after traveling, well, how I was able to see it in 41 minutes after traveling for like 2 hours on the stream and seeing nothing, I have no fucking clue. But regardless, I went for about that long, then I got security kicked, and then it brought up, and then after I got security kicked, then it booted me for being AFK later.
This is just how it works out sometimes.
I don't know how I got booted for being AFK after getting booted for the security kick, but the fact that we can see the texture below the map means that presumably there's an end. I don't know.
Trade?
I don't know. That's my assumption. Because you shouldn't be able to see the edge of the world texture if it goes on forever, right? Or maybe the ground just hadn't rendered and I was really high up. I don't know. But yeah, I figured I'd update you guys on my findings. So there you go. Bro gave up on day 4. Buddy, I said I was doing... Why do I even interact with you?
Right?
I honestly don't. That's the same fucking dipshit that is a Dark Souls shill. Just ignore the fact that I said I was going to play this for this week and this week only. Just pretend I didn't say that, right? It's easier that way. Well, the world is definitely flat in Blox fruit because it can't not be. It's impossible. Also, I missed a sub. I don't know who that was. Hang on.
It'll make them see everyone has AIDS.
What? Excuse me? Hang on. Who was the, It's not loading. Apotheos, I appreciate the, tier 1. Sorry, I missed that. That's my bad. Found it. It's the skybox. I know it's this. I know what it is, but all right, so here's the point. The point is, can I find the edge of the sea, right? Can I find the edge of the map? If you could not, the reason that I can see the sky, or, sorry, words. The fact that I can see the skybox means that in theory, you can get to the skybox. Something that you couldn't, like, we've never seen before. That's the first time I've seen it. I'm still on this? Of course I am. I haven't gotten to the edge yet. How could I not? You just missed my clip that I was showing. No, you can't. It just kind of follows you around. Oh my god. You're not paying attention. Some of you are hopeless. Because you're really high up and the ground couldn't render, but surely I should have been able to see the skybox from previous attempts, but I haven't been able to. That's the first time. Like, we've never seen it before. At least I don't think so. Unless I'm missing something. You have 202 hours on Blox Fruit. You should reevaluate your life choices. That's all I'm saying. Did I ever find the edge of the map? No. No, I keep getting kicked out of the fucking game for security or some bullshit. I've got one last ditch effort tonight, and then I'm giving up. I was trying to see if I could make it so that I don't just hold the F key, because I have a feeling that it's kicking me because F is held for like a ridiculous amount of time. So maybe if I have it so that every like 20 minutes or so, it lets go of F and then holds it again, that I can keep going without getting booted, but I have no idea. Only time will tell. How about, I think a good idea if you've played this game for any amount of time is to just not play this game at all. That's what I would do personally. I would you could go out and just stare at the sky. Just go outside and just, for like 3 hours, and you've officially accomplished infinitely more than anything you could ever do in this game. Valorant? Fuck no. Absolutely not. I already don't like Counter-Strike. There's no way I would enjoy playing Valorant. Listen, the only one of those, like... how do I even... What even genre is that? The only game in that sort of, like, similar kind of genre is Rainbow Six Siege. That game's kind of fun. But every single other one of those, oh my god, no. Please, no. Valorant is CSGO with extra steps. I'll pass. Yeah, no, Siege is fun. Although, I haven't played it in a very long time. So, let me fix that. Siege was fun. The best part about Siege is that when you fire a bullet at somebody, it actually goes where you're pointing your gun. It's pretty interesting concept. Maybe Counter-Strike should take some notes. I hate the shooting mechanics in Counter-Strike. Absolutely fucking despise them. Valorant shooting is so much worse. How do you get worse than Counter-Strike? That shouldn't even be possible. Counter-Strike has the most archaic, just unfun shooting of any game I've played. That should be like the number one thing that you prioritize when you're making a shooter, is making sure that the shooting is fun. Not CS:GO. Shooting is not fun in Counter-Strike. It's a chore. I can't even remember the last time that I tried to play Gmod, so I wouldn't like fire a gun in Gmod, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I also haven't just straight up haven't played that in like 1,500 years. Yo, new quest, I'm godlike. I'm sure it's gonna be riveting. It always is. Playing GTA 5 recently? I hope you're not playing it on PC. Everyone fucking cheats. What a nightmare. I guess if you like cheating, then you'll like GTA 5 on PC. You are? I'm so sorry for your loss. Honestly, GTA is probably fun for people who are completely new and haven't been sort of, I guess, introduced to all the bullshit yet. As a veteran who played the game, like, thank you for the 2 months near. As a veteran who played the game back on Xbox 360 and has played, like, a shitload of hours across that and the PC version, yikes. That's all I can really say. Yikes. There's a cheater in every single server. You can't play without cheaters. Nobody drives cars anymore. Everyone has, like, fucking tanks and APCs and all this bullshit. It's like you're driving around a war zone rather than a city. It's ridiculous. Oh, I forgot that I can just, like, aggro people and then kill all of them. Whoops. Ow! Jesus Christ, that almost killed me in one hit. Oh, no! Don't shoot me. They have spooky blade beam attack. Not a fan. Yeah, you know, there's multiple good things about GTA 5 compared to Blox Fruit. The biggest one probably being that GTA 5 is a game. That part in of itself, pretty impressive, not gonna lie. You want to get 2042, but you feel like your PC is too bad? Then you should, how many times have I said this? You should get, like, the EA Access thing, which is, like, I think it's, like, $5. And then you can try out the game for a month, as well as try out any other number of EA titles that you've ever wanted to play. I recommend Titanfall 2, especially for the single player, and Jedi Fallen Order. Both of those games are really good. Titanfall 2 can't say I recommend the multiplayer, though, because you're just going to get stomped by a bunch of veterans who have never stopped playing, but the single player is fun. And then you'll be able to figure out if your computer runs it well enough or if you should call it quits. Better safe than sorry. Oh my god, I walked into that. That was good. Jesus Christ. They did not like that, huh? That does, like, no damage. You know, I am sort of realizing something, which is there's like, he's standing on the water. Can I stand on the water? I think I can. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Good god, that was terrifying. Forget this guy. 550,000 players, by the way, in case anyone's curious. You've unwavering resolve to be playing this game. Well, obviously, I have unwavering resolve, and so do the other 550,000 active players. So I don't know how much I have compared to those people who have played this game until like fucking max level and hate their lives. I mean, it's not really like it's a game. It's just a waste of time. That's all. How long have I played? Well, let's see. I've played what, 3 days, 3 hours each, so 9 hours. Plus right now, 9 hours, 16 minutes. That I'll never get back, ever. Gone for good. Rest in peace. I'll never forget you, my sweet, sweet 9 hours. Think about how many other things I could have done with that 9 hours. That is not the move I wanted to use. What the fuck? Okay. I got nothing for that. I have a long way to go? No, I don't. I have about 3 hours or so, and then I never play this shit ever again. I don't have a long way to go at all. That's nothing compared to what I've already been through. I had a feeling on that one. I felt that coming in my bones. And now I'm dead. Don't make 2 mistakes. I just realized that I have that like thing that I could make that use that turns me invincible. What's the key for that again? I forget. E? There it is. Thank you. Probably would have been a little bit smarter to use earlier. So now you guys get to deal with this dumbass, annoying blue tint for the rest of the stream. I hope you're looking forward to that. Did you think it was boring enough? Well, now it's boring, and you get to look at this blue tint. Maybe I could spam it on and off. You like that? Is that annoying enough? The hell? Isn't there supposed to be a guy over here? Well, if there is, I don't see him. They tried their best. What the hell's the point of it showing the health bar of the enemies if they have a health bar anyway? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Camel trade?
Oh, there he is. The sound when you finish the quest is the most annoying. I think that's gonna be burned into my head forever. That's never gonna go away.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
Don't be sad. Don't worry, I'm not. I've never been happier about playing Blox Fruit. Should play something that isn't Roblox? Oh, you mean like the streams every other stream that I've done in the last like 2 or 3 months? You mean the ones that nobody watched? Yeah. I mean, what? I'm not salty. Nope. Not at all upset. Not disheartening at all. Definitely not. Why would it be? I've yet to check if these guys can still hurt me. Is there a game that I enjoy on Roblox? Not really right now. I think the most enjoyment that I've got out of Roblox recently was probably that Roblox Rust clone that I made a video on that nobody watched. So if you saw that, you probably saw me have a good time. Not very often that happens. They're just like, Roblox is not a platform made for good games. Roblox is a platform made for exploiting children out of their parents' money. And because of that, there's very few games that are actually, like, worth playing. And I mean, even that game has a mountain of jank. Like, I think the, what was it called? Trident Survival, the Rust clone, has some of the most obnoxious movement on the entire planet. Like, the game otherwise is super fun, and then they put in this dumbass slide mechanic, and it just, like, saps the fun out of the game. Like, it's kind of fun the first few times you use it, and then the more you play the game, the more you start to realize the problems with it, and how much less fun the game becomes. Oh, I think I'm invincible. I'm invincible. So the thing is, to try to explain the slide mechanic, basically it works off of momentum, and it also works off of, like, the slopes that you're on. So, like, if you're sliding down a slope, you'll continue to slide down the slope and pick up speed. But the problem is that because it, like, starts your momentum, it almost sort of feels like old school Warzone. I don't know how many of you played that. Probably not a whole lot. But, like, dialed up to 11, where you're in a fight, and instead of actually, like, trying to shoot the enemy, you're, like, sliding and jumping and sliding and jumping and sliding and jumping. And on normal occasions, like in a game like Call of Duty, that wouldn't be a big deal because your weapon is effectively hit scan, or if it's close enough up, it literally is hit scan. For those who don't know what hit scan is, it means that the second that you fire your gun and it's pointed at a target, you get a hit. As opposed to projectiles, like, I think this is a projectile. Maybe not. All right, this is a projectile. You see how the, like, the physical object needs to come out and hit the ground? Hit scan is just the instant that you press the fire button, it hits a target. And because of that, if someone's, like, sliding around back and forth over and over again, and you just track them and fire at them and they die. The thing about Trident Survival, and one of the interesting things about the combat that I think makes it kind of unique, is that all of the projectile speeds for all of the projectiles, including guns, is relatively slow and has a good amount of drop on it, which makes it so that predicting where your, like, enemies go in order to hit them is how you play. I saw somebody in the comments of that Trident Survival video saying, like, oh my god, Eclipse's aim is so bad. Where they clearly haven't played the game. The reason my aim looks bad is because I'm actively trying to predict where people are going to go. If I point right at them, it's not going to hit them because it's not hit scan. But the problem ends up being that because of the sliding thing and the fact that you can, like, fly back and forth and fly down hills at, like, Mach 6, it's really, really hard to shoot people. And so there will be times where you'll, like, shoot someone twice in the head with a crossbow, and they'll take out their healing supplies, which does not slow you down in any capacity, and they'll just slide around while healing themselves right in front of you. They'll literally be standing right in front of you, and you can't hit them, and they'll heal themselves back to full health directly in front of you, and then fight back with full health. And it's unbelievably obnoxious, and could potentially ruins entire fights. And once you know about it, you have to do it too, because if you don't, then you're going to be put at a disadvantage. Like, Trident Survival could be super fun if the slide was not in the game, or it was seriously toned down and had, like, a very significant cooldown. Like, you couldn't just constantly spam it. But I get the feeling that the people that play the game, that have been playing for a while, probably think it's the greatest thing ever, since they've, like, almost mastered the thing in a sense, and so they can go up to new players with bows and arrows and just not take any damage. Because, like, you can't take any damage. You're just sliding around. The bow and arrow travel speed is so slow, there's no possible way you're ever going to hit the person. Did I hit the border? No. If you're talking about the edge of the map, no, I didn't. I got kicked again. I've got one more attempt tonight. I was showing people that I saw the skybox in my recording, which I don't think I've ever seen before. And people are very convinced that that doesn't mean anything. But I have hope. Because if I can see the skybox, it means there's not ocean. I think I might fall asleep soon, I won't lie. It's pretty close. Show you? Alright, hang on. I gotta pull it back up. There it is. Is this the right one? Yep, there it is. Look at that. There it is. Get a good look. Yeah, here we go again with the losers, the loser doubters over here. They have no faith. Oh, that didn't aggro him. Well, that's unfortunate. Where the fuck did the other guy go? I don't even care. What does it matter? It means nothing, let's be honest. Oh, there he is. Now, see, here's the thing. I'm gonna make it. That's the thing. If all it takes is 40 hours of going straight until the game shakes itself to pieces and can't load it anymore and totally crashes, that's a win. What started the week of Blox fruit? Some dumbass comment that I made last week. And then a realization that I could make bank. And then another realization that I'm totally screwed. This guy got stuck. Sorry, buddy. Am I gonna make bank from this? I hope so. That would be really convenient if it did.
Big game.
That would be wonderful. I could maybe one Blox fruit video could justify the last like
Camel trade?
you know 2 months of 80 to 90% financial loss. No worries though. What the fuck? Game shook itself to pieces there. What if it blows up and I have to make Blox fruit videos? I don't. I just straight up don't. Like, whether it blows up or not does not force me to do anything. If it does, I'm not gonna be making Blox fruit videos. Like, this game is ass. The only reason there would ever be any Blox fruit videos is to talk about how ass this game is, which I'll already be doing. This game is irredeemable. There is no, like, there's no planet where they make this game fun. Because why would they? They're making so much money off of making it not fun. Why change it? Like, are you kidding? I didn't actually check what the next level is. It's probably like 435 or some shit, right? Oh, 425. Stand corrected. This is probably gonna be another one of those things where I have to keep server hopping in order to fight the boss, otherwise I have to wait 20 fucking minutes. I still kind of can't believe that, I won't lie. Could just use a macro to do what? To do what? What would the macro do? Stand in one spot next to the NPC and attack in place? What, painstakingly craft it for one specific area of the map so it sends specific inputs to walk around to each NPC? Like, no. And what the fuck would even be the point of that? What, you want me to just sit here like this as the game plays itself? Like, it already basically plays itself. I can't even take damage right now. You're just like, yeah, Eclipse, don't play the game. What little game there is. Like, it's not worth it. Just stand there and let another completely unrelated program play the game for you. Fucking brilliant. Let me go do that. From what we see, there is no game. I agree. 550,000 people don't agree with you, though. Sorry to break the news, but I think it might just be faster to do this, to be honest. I don't know for sure, but spending the time to group all of them up seems like almost a bit of a waste. I went too far. Because I killed them so quickly by themselves anyway, that by the time I went over there to aggro some of them, at that point I could have just punched the other ones to death. Would I rate this experience out of 10? I'll get back to you on that at the end of the stream. Remind me. How was the final day? So far, a whole lot of nothing. This is my plan. I'm gonna piss them all off, and then while they're all trying to follow me, because I have to go to each one anyway, right? So
Don't be sad. This is just how it works
I
out
think this is the
sometimes.
fastest way to do it. Just strictly speaking time-wise, I think that's the quickest. Because while I'm attacking the last one, the other ones are running towards me.
Camel trade?
Ooh, yo. Time to find out if the boss has more than 2 moves. Doubt it. Highly unlikely. But we'll find out very soon. Play some of the PvP? Yeah, no. No fucking shot. You want to watch me go in and get one hit killed by level fucking 3000s? I'll pass. Or get all the way up to level 2300 in order to actually fight anybody. That sounds good. ABA is better PvP? It fucking better. ABA's whole game is PvP. There's literally nothing else. That is the wrong attack. I have to check what moves they have. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's a move that glitches him out and knocks him into the floor. That's a good one. I think all he has is the move that glitches him into the... Now he's running into a wall. I think the AI just pulled itself so far away from me that it lost aggro. You can't be serious. 550,000 players. Oh boy. Hey buddy. Yep, normal attack. You got any other moves up your sleeve, huh? Or is it just the pull move that, like, I don't even think I have to dash. Hang on. He just pulled himself out of aggro range again. I don't even think I have to dash. I think if I just run in a circle, he can't hit me. Oh, he does have another move! Yo, 2 moves! He's cracked. Oh, and the move that he used to get himself all the way away from me, also, it seems, reset his health back. So, what? Second phase boss fight? No fucking way. Is this, like, the greatest boss in Blox Fruit? That's fucking crazy. I can hardly believe my eyes. This can't be real life. I'm just waiting for him to reset all of his health back to full health again. I'm baffled. That's mind-blowing. That's truly mind-blowing. There will never be anything more mind-blowing than that. Yeah, I think they are over budget. Quick, we gotta scale something back! There's 2 phases of the boss fight at level 427! Go back! We're running out of money! How can we exploit children with that boss fight? Fucking ridiculous. Oh boy. Well, time to find another server. See ya. Unless, of course, you guys want me to sit there and wait the 20 minutes for the boss to respawn. I could do that, too. If you're really feeling up to it. If you're feeling real brave today. Yeah, it is tap water, that's right. I'll die on the hill. I love my tap water. Oh, you're right, I didn't even remember to use the E move. Whoops. My bad. Didn't matter, boss didn't kill me anyway. Now I'll remember.
That was something, right?
Yo, I'm record time right now. Can he reach up? That's looking like no. Oh, he can! He just sucks. Thoroughly unsurprised. I could probably just, yeah. I was gonna say, I can dodge like 3 attacks, I think. Not super worried. The quit the game special works every time. So you go to the store every time you drink. What? No. You get it from the faucet. What do you mean?
Look at this serious team, hey? Let's have fun.
There are people who go to the store and buy fucking disposable water bottles, which is a colossal waste of money and bad for the environment. But, not me. It's such like a simple change in your life. There's like very little reason why the disposable water bottle business is as large as it is. It's kind of sad. The fuck? Oh, he's over there. Yeah, that whole invincibility thing is kind of nice. Too bad it was like a colossal pain in the ass to unlock it. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, people are like, tap water will kill you, yada, 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 yada. And I mean, at least here in the US, tap water, as far as I'm aware, is like, especially in cities, albeit I live in suburbs, so I can't totally speak for that, but especially in cities, the tap water is like stupid regulated. And if you do get sick from your tap water, that's like a lawsuit waiting to happen. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just the boss. I thought it was a guy waiting for the boss, and I was like, well, that's not good. Oh, I see. So that attack just completely ignores my invincibility and kills me anyway. Understood. That didn't even one-shot me last time. I don't know how the fuck that happened. So I can't be as much of a memer as I thought I could. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Sue the tap people? No, but like seriously. Like if your city is giving you water that's poisonous, that's like that's really, really bad. Do you guys understand how horrible that would be? I think there's somebody in here, which could be a problem. I hope they're not killing the boss. They're not killing the boss. The fuck? Oh, he's over there.
That was something, right?
Yeah, you're gonna poison my water supply so that way the tap kills me? That's like the ultimate plan. Eclipse's greatest weakness. Poisoning the tap water. It's all I drink, so you'd be able to kill me pretty quickly. Nah, but if you're so worried about the tap water, just get like a fucking filter. Bada boom, bada bam. That's gonna sit. Listen, getting a water filter and a reusable water bottle is gonna save you way more money than constantly buying reusable or non-reusable water bottles. Oh my god. I forgot to activate my immortality mode, I think. Big L. This is a good gameplay, right? Constantly quitting out and joining new servers over and over again. So how do you guys macro this one, huh? I guess you just get the hacks, right? And then it just auto farms everything. Max level within a few days. Oh, this server's full. That's not gonna work. Wait, is the chat on about tap water now? Because I brought up tap water. Because that's what's in my water bottle. I mean, vodka. Vodka's in my water bottle. Duh. Everyone knows that. Big old bottle of vodka. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, he's over there. No. I'm so afraid of him resetting his health. It's actually terrifying. You just auto farm the lower NPCs until the boss comes back? Yeah, exactly. You just get the hacks, and then it doesn't matter, right? Oh! Wait, can I just... I see. I guess you can just walk on the water. Got it. I'm not gonna pretend to understand anything about this underwater city. It makes no fucking sense, but nothing else in this game makes sense, so why would this start now? How old is my... I think I have a stat for that. Fake. I'm pretty sure there's a stat for that I can find. I've never actually, now that I think about it, I've never really bothered to look because I just assumed that most people lie about their age, so there would be no point. My assumption is that most of my viewers are like probably around like 10 to 15. But, you know, that's too depressing to think about, so you just don't. There you go, problem solved. See, my assumption, for the most part, is that YBA itself is what my whole channel was based off of for the longest time. And the thing about YBA that's kind of interesting is it's complex enough as a game, and the things that... Oh, okay. It's complex enough as a game, and, like, the topics that I talk about, you would have to have, like, some semblance of an idea of rational thought to some, like, small degree to be able to understand. Like, you're not going to watch an in-depth guide on something that you don't understand whatsoever. That's kind of my running theory. If you don't understand any of the things being said in the video, why the fuck would you watch it? So I like to make jokes about my 9-year-old audience, but I have a feeling that it's probably a bunch of edgy teenagers. The fuck? I have no idea what's going on over there, and I don't want to know. Whatever's going on over there, it's got nothing to do with me. Hi, buddy. Oh, they've killed the boss. Well, that's not very convenient, is it? They can't be teenagers when they don't want to see other games than Roblox? Not necessarily true at all. You guys are aware that the, like, I only want to watch what I want to see phenomenon is, first of all, sort of, what's the word? It's like multiplied by 1,000 by YouTube itself and the way that its algorithms and stuff work. But also, like, you have to understand that doesn't just apply here, that applies everywhere. So, like, if there was, like, a creator who... Warzone's a great example, right? Call of Duty Warzone. If somebody playing Warzone made a video about, like, Battlefield 2042 tomorrow, that video would probably do very poorly, because Battlefield 2042 itself is not a very popular game, and the people going to that channel want to see Warzone. They don't want to see Battlefield. It would probably do better than my videos on 2042 do, because at the very least it's still a first-person shooter, but you kind of get the idea. Now, imagine if somebody that made videos exclusively on Warzone tomorrow went and made a video on YBA. How well do you think that would do? Let's imagine they're like a 150,000 subscriber channel. They get about 50,000 views per video or so, give or take. And then they make a video on YBA. How do you think that video is going to do? Probably fucking awful. Because that audience and that algorithm that's looking for what that audience wants to see is not going to recommend that video. Like, no fucking way. Do we even know what level I need to get to? I have no clue. I know I'm not there yet. That's all I know. I remember you saying with your first YB video, you probably won't see more of this. Just something I like. I mean, yeah, I made it as a one-off because I was playing the game a lot. Like, I wouldn't have been able to base an entire YouTube channel off of that game if I hadn't been playing it a lot. There were two things that I played in the summer of 2020. I guess that would have been, right? There were two things that I played. YBA and Escape from Tarkov, and that was it. I didn't play anything else. Oh, fuck. Whoa! Bad ping, I guess. I was 3 miles from him. Game disagrees. So, is it like a random chance on whether or not that works? Or is it a time-based thing and it hasn't recovered yet? Despite the fact that I'm dead. I'm a bit at a loss as to how that whole dodging thing works. It feels like sometimes it works and sometimes I just die. Like, it's just completely random. How is brain dead mashing? I mean, grinding blocks. It's going great. Not really. I mean, it's not even quite brain dead mashing anymore. It's leaving and rejoining servers over and over again. Because otherwise I have to wait 20 minutes for a boss to respawn. So take your pick. Real tough choice. First time chat sending me the Blox fruit wiki? Yeah, fucking right. No shot. I am not going over there. I wonder how many people like join the stream and think that I'm actually invested in this game and I'm gonna play it past today. They must have missed the final day part of the final day stream. I'm not playing this for fun. I'm just letting you know right now. And it is not fun. At all. It's about as unfun as it gets. There we go, finally. I almost upgraded melee. That would have been a tragedy. NPC at the Skylands? Fucking... Alright. Hey guys, you ready for me to go through this, this whirlpool in the floor and have it teleport me up? Oh wow, look at that! 550,000 players? No way. That's normally how you get back up to the surface from underwater, right? You jump into a whirlpool and it puts you on top of a wooden dock. Pretty sure. Some attacks can't be dodged, but I'm pretty sure I definitely dodged that pole move before, more than once. But that one time, it just killed me outright. Just ignored me, and I instantly died. Which is weird. I should do a poll if I should do a week of GPO next. Or, alternatively, I could just not play any more shit-ass trash One Piece non-games. How's that sound? What do you think about that? That would be pretty cool, right? The hell? I think he went... Oh, yeah. There he is. Oh boy. Didn't say that was good. Could have been bad. Eclipse, hi bro, you still play YB? No. No. Like, how behind on the times are some of you guys that you think that I quit that like 3 months ago? Where have you been? just like been paying no attention? He just jumped, and because he jumped, he missed both his attacks. That's pretty big brain. What is this? Eclipse should play. There's two options. Ah, hell nah, or hell no. Those are good choices. I like that. I think I just sent him off the edge. Whoops. That's a good, I think that's good amounts of options. Like if I were to pick, I think I would probably pick hell no, but I can respect the ah hell nah choice. Like I can see it. Can these guys hurt me? I haven't even checked. Can you hurt me? The answer is yes. Not only can they hurt me, I die in one hit. That's always reassuring. The fuck? I hate that. It would be a pretty novel concept if the enemies didn't fucking fly away every time I was trying to kill them. That would be crazy. Like, it's like using my moves sometimes is actively detrimental because they fly so far away that I can't even find them anymore. Do we know if I have the like dodgy thing active and then I get hit if I'm invulnerable, if it'll still dodge the attack or it'll show me being invincible? Because then I wouldn't have to die in one hit to find out. That would be kind of nice. I don't really like dying in one hit, I'll be honest. It kind of sucks. I have no energy. Yikes. And he's gone. And he's gone again. Okay, this time he's actually gone. Oh, there he is. There we go. Yeah, if this is what you've been enjoying, I'm sorry. Like you don't know what fun is. In fact, I think if this is what you enjoy watching, you hate fun. You despise fun with all of your being. There's nothing you hate more than fun. Can you hurt me? No. There we go. Well, I answered the question. I just wanted to know that so I could know how long until I could turn off that stupid dumbass filter. I think it's gonna give me a headache. Like, I don't know how you could look at that and not get a headache. Like, this color is just... ugh. Not good. Not good is what it is. Should probably check where I need to get to. 475. Jesus Christ. I shouldn't be surprised anymore. I don't even really think I am. I think I'm just disappointed.
Superior driving.
I see the numbers that I need to get to in order to get to the next quest, and I'm just like, oh, why? Why couldn't it be like, you know, level 1, everything stops, Once you get to level 2, the game is over. That's it. No more game. That should be a game. Somebody should make that. It's just Blox fruit, but you level up once, and then you unlock everything in the game, and that's it. You'd be like, okay, we're done. See ya. The hell is going on over there? I don't know if I want to know. Oh, fuck.
Camel trade?
Not really, no. You don't want to do that. Kill trades are for losers.
Camel trade?
Well, I mean, this is basically just, it's like Cookie Clicker with extra steps.
Camel trade? Camel trade?
It really is just Cookie Clicker with extra steps.
Trade? Camel trade?
Oh, I just realized that I turned off the,
Camel trade?
so I turned off, what's it
Camel
called?
trade?
The Twitch sounds
Camel
thing. So there's
trade?
2 Twitch sounds things. There's the one
Camel
going off right
trade?
now, and then there's the one that has like the scav line on it. And I turned that off yesterday and then just never turned it back on. I don't know what else is on there, but if anyone used your
Camel
points,
trade?
you got scammed. And I don't feel bad.
Trade?
Not in the slightest. Because it meant you were probably trying to use the scav line.
Camel trade?
And if you got scammed out of trying to use the scav line, see that? Exactly. If you got scammed out of using that, you deserve it. You've never deserved it more.
Camel trade? Camel trade?
No one's gonna have any points left. That's always a good thing. That's always a positive, right? This is an item? What? Oh, it's probably the angel wings thing. Real high priority item. I'm really worried about the items I get. Not. You can only endorse so much Blox fruit? What do you mean this is so good? Don't worry, like 100 other people have been sitting through this shit compared to literally any other game for 4 days. Because they like it. They love this. This is like their jam. They're like, I want to watch Eclipse walk around and kill the same enemies over and over again. Now that's gameplay. I want that. I'm not even kidding. Like, they really, really love it. It's their favorite. You know what was actually interesting that I was thinking about the other day? So people asked me if I was going to make an actual video on Seamoon and the RIU stuff. And I was like, well, I guess I need to make money somehow. So I might as well. So I need to actually like go get the stand first. And it made me realize that the number one, that RIU only has a ranked PvP mode, which is terrifying. And I explained why that's like it should have ranked modes. But that being said, only having a ranked mode is a real problem. I explained that a long time ago in AUT, especially when it's not per stand. I guess I can explain it again for anyone who hasn't seen that video. So not having any sort of unranked mode at all, for a lot of these Roblox JoJo games especially, is really bad because it effectively forces you, if you're trying to play the 1v1s mode, to exclusively use something that's on meta every single time if you want to play that mode. You can't not do that. And so if you're trying to experiment with something new, or you just don't want to use something exclusively meta, and you have used something exclusively meta to get yourself up to a higher ranking, then you're just fucked. Like, you just don't have any options. And I think it's especially bad for the Sea Moon quest, which requires you to get like 36 wins in 1v1s, which is a lot. Like 36 games is a lot of games. And so if you want to go through that and you're playing, the goal of a ranked mode is to make it so that you're likely to win 50% of your games. Like, that's the whole point. That's why it's there. And the thing that I think is interesting about it is the fact that they chose to make it win 1v1 modes instead of get kills in the 1v1s mode. Because I think wins in the 1v1s mode as opposed to kills doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It means that if somebody that's like actively not as good but going up against players that they otherwise might not be able to beat can get one kill, that they still make progress and they don't just get discouraged by getting absolutely nothing if they lose. And as long as you have countermeasures, the only problem with... So it's like, it's kind of a double-edged sword. The only problem with making it kills is if people actively leave the game before you can kill them, which happens, that can be an issue. And also the whole kill trade thing, which you'd need countermeasures against. But assuming you had countermeasures against those two specific things, I think it makes a whole lot more sense to make it kills rather than win 1v1 games. And I've still not played it because I haven't gotten the stand yet. I've still not played the 1v1s mode, so I don't know how any of the ranking stuff works. But regardless, I know that it's not like YBA where it says it's ranked and then it's random. I know it does have some semblance of ranked matchmaking, but I don't think you can do it with these games without going through a whole lot of headache. But I think the best game to ever do ranked matchmaking is probably Smash, despite its awful, beyond awful netcode. Because the way Smash works is you basically have an elo per character. So if you want to use something that you're otherwise not used to, it tries to put you against people that are equally of your skill with that specific character. And I think that that's, like, probably the best it can get. But I do think they should have some sort of unranked mode or testing mode or something. Because, again, being effectively forced to always run a meta or just get fucked, pretty much, is kind of rough. People are liable to run meta stuff anyway. Never mind when you put ranked on top of that, then everyone's running the meta if you're anywhere remotely close. YBA does not have rank. No, so the way YBA matchmaking works is that they have ranks, so you have like amount of points, and I think it's based off of I think it's based off of global wins, so like how many wins you've gotten, and I don't think it takes into consideration
Camel trade?
I don't think it takes into consideration the rank of the other people that you've played against. I think it's like global wins and losses for the current season. But the actual matchmaking itself is random. And if I'm going to be perfectly honest, that's probably how a lot of these should be, considering a few reasons. Ping on Roblox itself is a fucking nightmare. And so getting matched in your region is really important, or at least I think it is. And also matching times for people of like the top 100. If you made it so that the top 100 people in YBA could only match against each other, they would just never find games. What am I? Oh, right. You can go down here. Is this where I need to go? I don't even know. I'm just wandering and hoping I'm right. I am right. Look at that. Oh, shit. These guys will probably kill me. Yes, they will. So quitting Blox Fruits? Yes. Yeah, you bet your ass I am. Why the fuck would I want to play any more of this? If you've watched any amount of this stream, you would be baffled if I didn't quit.
ублюдок, мать твою! А ну иди сюда, говно собачье! Решил ко мне лезть? Ты засранец вонючий, мать твою, а? Ну иди сюда, попробуй меня трахнуть! Я тебя сам трахну! Ублюдок, анонист чертов! Будь ты проклят! Иди, идиот, трахать тебя и всю семью! Говно собачье, жлоб вонючий! Дерьмо, сука, падла, иди сюда,
Not even gonna bother
мерзавец!
saying anything.
Негодяй,
Not gonna be to hear me
иди
anyway.
сюда, ты говно! Жопа!
Next 2042 stream, maybe next week, we'll see. I want to. My brother's been pestering me because he got me I talked about it in one of my my Q&As a little while ago, that I wanted to play Star Wars Shadows of the Empire at some point, and I'd probably do it on my stream, which is like a really old Star Wars game that was on the N64. And it exists on PC, and my brother got it for me for Christmas, and I said I might stream it, and he's like, I want to watch that because you'll fucking die. And I was like, thanks. So I'll probably do that, and he told me to play it on the hardest difficulty because it's like literally impossible. So that should be fun. So I want to do that at some point, but I don't know exactly when I'm going to do that. The thing about Shadows of the Empire is it was one of those games where games were first getting into 3D. So, like, developers didn't really have a grasp on control schemes and stuff. It was like the first kind of pioneer of 3D. It was in that sort of genre. And it was like, I think it was in develop. My brother was saying it was in development during the same time that Super Mario 64 was in development, which is really unfortunate because Super Mario 64 kind of got like the gold standard for controls at that time. And this game does not have it. My brother was telling me that you basically have to play it with a controller unless you hate yourself. For reference, walking forward, you move your mouse forward. Need I say more? Push mouse forward to move. Yikes. Can you just rebind the keys? Maybe, but there wouldn't be much point because again, the whole game was basically based around a controller in mind. And it's like you don't, how do I explain this? You don't like aim. The game sort of, it's like aim assist on crack. The game aims for you. To like a massive degree, because the game would be unplayable if it didn't. Because you literally like, it's really jank. You'll see when we get there. It's like impossible for me to explain without you seeing it yourself. Oh, this guy doesn't like me. Play it on my totally licensed PlayStation 2 controller? That's the plan. One of these days I need to finish that fucking game, huh? People like just hate that series, but I need to finish the game. Got you through the wall, bitch. I could see why. It's just not very interesting. But like, I need to finish what I started. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? What a big reveal. The noble one was Dio the whole time? Fucking mind-blowing. Absolutely fucking mind-blowing. I never would have guessed. You hurt me? No. Be gone, annoying tint. It's a good thing I have the annoying tint, though. Let's be honest. If I didn't, then I would be getting one-shot killed fairly often. That wouldn't be very much fun, would it? We don't like getting one-shot killed. Getting one-shot killed is lame. Why'd I spoil it? Oh no! What a reveal! I think my favorite part about that video was the like very blatantly obvious thumbnail. Where it's like I love whenever YouTubers do that for like the clickbait, and they black out like a very obvious figure that there's like no way you. It's the kind of like the like who's that Pokemon thing, but like just unbelievably stupid. It's like, who could it be? I don't know. Just kind of funny. When I saw Nyaba, I was like, is Dio? But then I saw Kira, and it was just so shocking. Yeah, it was like, whoa, no way. Mind blowing. I do think it's kind of hysterical that they treat the two different what's it called? The two different Kiras as like different people. Like the Kira from before he replaced Hayato's father and afterwards. It's like, motherfucker, that's the same guy. Game disagrees. Oh yeah, I already know they're gonna do the same type of stand bullshit. They've alluded to it like 15 times. There's no way you couldn't see it coming. I already know. I could tell you exactly what's gonna happen at the end, and I've not even played it. I fucking guarantee you that Dio's gonna have the upper hand and all will be lost, and then Jotaro will be like, so it's the same type of stand as Star Platinum, and then overwrite reality and win. Like, it's... The fucking child could figure that out. Like, they literally said it. The only weakness, that's Star Platinum. It's so similar to Dio's stand. Like, yeah, fuck off. Here we go again. Just cop out things. Oh, I can't do that yet. The ending sucks? Well, I've not played it, but I already know what's gonna happen, so... It's all but assured. Unless you're talking about, of course, the ending to Blox Fruit, in which case, silly, there is no ending. It never ends. The grind never stops. You fool! Blox Fruit grind. That's all there is. I shouldn't even mention the grind part. It's just Blox Fruit. Like, there is no end to Blox Fruit, and you should just assume I'm talking about the grind. Because that's all that's here. There's nothing else. It's saddening watching me do this over and over again. What do you mean? What's saddening about it? This is awesome. Oh yeah, somebody sent me, that's speaking of the GER Act 4 thing. So someone sent me the someone was like, Eclipse, the GER versus Overheaven paradox isn't real because they nerfed GER for Eyes of Heaven. And I was like, buddy, that's literally what I said in the video. Like, I said they just arbitrarily decided that Dio's was stronger, even though in reality it should cause a paradox. Like, what are you talking about? That's what I said. Classic. Classic people who watched the video, but somehow didn't watch the video. I don't know. Like, GER versus Overheaven is a stalemate. Or at least it should be, based on how all that stuff works. Oh, I'm not done yet. What am I doing? I'm a fool. I thought I'm lost, actually. There should be another guy around here. Maybe not. I almost went up to 7 out of 9 every time. This time I didn't. Weird. Not sure. This is like the kind of game you play when you like really you need to like rethink your life choices. And you're like, where did I go so wrong? Let's play some Blox Fruit. Is he not? I thought he was in here. Nope. This time we went at a 5 out of 9. Okay, here's one that's stuck. There's got to be someone that's stuck somewhere. There has to be. I probably ragdolled them. And they just went behind a rock or something and got stuck. That's the only way. 'Cause otherwise this makes no sense. You an anime only? Are you talking about for JoJo? Yes, but I have like probably pretty major spoilers for part 7 and know absolutely nothing about part 8. I started reading part 8 about probably 6 months ago. Got through like the very first chapter and then have not gone back since then. I've said that multiple times, and nothing's changed since then, in case anyone's curious. It's just too much time. I don't have time. I haven't even finished part 6. I haven't even finished part 6's anime, albeit I already know what's gonna happen, so there's really not a whole lot of a point, but, you know, it's fun to watch anyway. JoJo manga is better than the anime, but it's so much reading. I gotta make videos, dude. I got videos to make and shitty games to stream. I feel like when you have something that's based almost entirely off of like fight scenes and stuff, or a very good chunk of it is based off of fight scenes, the anime adaptation is probably going to be better, but maybe that's just my ignorant anime brain speaking. Like, there's some things that you just can't do with still images, you know? I mean, wasn't that the whole reason that people were almost so confused about King Crimson? Is because it's very hard to kind of portray that without the, without moving parts, in a sense. I want to see what this guy does. If he smacks the ground, I'm gonna fucking quit. Okay, he shot a rocket at me. I fucking dare you to fucking smack the ground. I don't think he's gonna do it. So it looks like this guy has one move so far. I've yet to see another one. Well, I dodged that. I was hoping to bait out another move, but it's not looking like we're gonna get that. Unfortunate. Oh, he disabled my invincibility. That's never fun. What'd you disable my invincibility for, jackass? Oh, he doesn't even have a second phase. Guys, we're devolving again. We went from a boss that had 2 phases and like 3 different attacks back down to one that has 1 phase and 1 attack. What? There's just no consistency here. You're right, they ran out of budget. They used their whole budget that they made for that last boss. And then up here they were out. They had nothing left. They were like, shit. We're out of money. How am I supposed to pay for my 4th Lamborghini? God damn it. On the bright side, that was the first time where I actually got to the end of my, what do you call it? The end of my little dodgy thing without the game fucking murdering me. What the hell? Okay, and that time I didn't get anything and instantly died. See, like, what the what's the difference? I don't get it. Other than my move teleporting me into the sky and then me instantly dying. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. That sound's gonna be ingrained into my brain forever. It'll never go away. It can't. How can it? It's ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Always has been. Call it Ultra Instinct? I mean, it's not. That's gonna piss off all the, I think that'll piss off all of the One Piece fanboys in the chat more than if I call it the dodgy thing. Correction, it will definitely piss off all of the One Piece fanboys more than if I call it the dodgy thing. 100% it will. Yo, I got an item drop bazooka. I'm godlike. Chat, I got a bazooka.
Don't be sad.
Am I cool
this
yet?
Is just how it works out sometimes.
Look, there it is. Gun. I unlocked gun. Dumb badass. Sorry, gun, but I'm not going to be using you. I have level 1 gun skill. I don't think that's a very good plan. Yeah, maybe I should just call it that to make the One Piece fanboys upset. I mean, those guys are just kind of okay with this. See, like, who's worse? The JoJo fanboys who are okay with getting fucked in the ass by YBA? Or the One Piece fanboys who are okay by getting fucked in the ass by Blox fruit? Also, it's a meow meow. Look at the cat. Oh, she's a puppy. Mwah. Who's my favorite? Say hi, kitty. Can you wave? She does not want to wave. She's very mad. She hated that. She hated every bit about that. Sorry, meow meow. I apologize. Oh, what? No boss? No boss. Unfortunate. Kitty, you're bad luck. I mean, she is a black cat, and those are supposed to be bad luck. Sometimes I wonder if that's why. The cat comes up, and then I immediately have terrible luck. It's all your fault, meow meow. Look what you've done to me. No boss, and it's all your fault. But you're so fluffy. I can't help it. It's okay if you're bad luck. You're adorable. Uh-oh. Oh, he hasn't done the boss yet. I don't know what level he is, but okay, I think he's doing that. Thank God. Almost was very disappointed. That hit him? I love massive AoE moves. Okay. You know what I like more than massive AoE moves? Getting shot by a bazooka. Not much better than that. How about putting no walls on this arena so that way the boss can constantly fly out of it and then get teleported backwards? That someone's cool. This feels like one of those places where they should... You know what's funny about this game? Is that this game desperately needed, like, invisible walls, but just solely for its bosses. Is that doable? Can you do that? Surely you can, right? You can make it so that there's an invisible wall that's only interactable by the NPC. Like, this game desperately needed a box around its NPC spawns so that they don't constantly fly away, fly out of the spawn, and then get respawned back at their spawn point every time. Like, look how many times this guy despawns and respawns. It's insane. It's not even like a... You have to... Why do you have to anticipate the boss despawning? You should not have to anticipate the boss despawning. That should never be a thing that you're worried about. Yeah, I am pretty sure that all of the budget went into the last boss, and this one doesn't have any. There's no other explanation. Tried to trick shot me with the rocket launcher. Can't say I'm a fan. Don't like getting trick shot by rocket launchers. Cost for the invisible walls is too much to make it, so they have to wait to buy their next Bugatti. True! True! That's facts right there. I'm loading data forever. There we go. The game's like, hang on, are you leaving and joining new servers to bypass the spawn timer? No, 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 you don't get to do that. Pay us money, please. I wonder just, like, I really have to wonder how many 9-year-olds have spent money on the Game Pass to respawn the bosses. I'm very, very curious. Like, the fact that you literally just straight up don't have to whatsoever, but I wonder how many people have been scammed by that Game Pass. It's probably, there are probably hundreds of thousands of people that were scammed by that. And it's not like the developers behind the game didn't know what they were doing. I mean, come on. They had to have. They set the spawn timers ridiculously high on purpose to get you to use the Game Pass. There's no one that would argue otherwise. If you could find someone that would argue otherwise, I would be mind blown. But you can't. There's no way. What are all the Game Passes? I mean, I can show you the depressing ass shop if you want. If I could load my data, that is. That's okay, one of these days. There we go. Okay, so if we go into the shop, the first two things that are thrown into your face are two scams. So, two things that claim to be on sale, but they have 1 day left. Classic marketing strategy, screams EA. Where there's 1 day left for that you can buy this bundle, and despite that, it's on sale. Well, if there's 1 day left and it's never going to go on sale, like you can't buy it again, then it's not a sale. The price is just 4,000 Robux. It's not 6,000. That's bullshit. So it's not a real sale, which I believe is illegal in some places, but it's a Roblox game, so they'll get away with it anyway. Then you can buy a bunch of money and double XP things to try to waste less of your time. Then you can respawn the bosses, pay to reset your stats, change your race. Not sure what the fuck that's supposed to do, but you can do it. And of course, you can buy storage for fruits, naturally. You can also get 2 times drop chance for the bosses, make your boats faster, which is fucking worthless. Why the hell would you ever buy that? 350 Robux, though. 2 times money, 2 times mastery, whatever the fuck the Dark Blade is. A fruit notifier, which is almost guaranteed to be insanely pay to win, and I bet you it's impossible to get randomly spawning stuff if you don't own it. And that looks to be about it. So yeah, if you were looking to scam yourself, you can buy anything in that shop. If you just like absolutely despise your money, you could buy something from there. Oh, come on. Right as I go to use that, you do that move, huh? The one move that you have? Are you serious? This game doesn't work. Again? The AI's evolved. The budget's been stepped up by times 20. No, in reality, I'm just getting really unlucky. Almost. Get that out of my face. How much stupid must one be to buy any of this shit? Literally should have been in the stream yesterday when people were actively paying for double XP for me and spending money on fruits in order to try to make me eat them so I would actively get screwed over. There were a lot of idiots here, and there have been a lot of idiots here. The fuck? Oh, somebody's blatantly hacking. Okay. I have nothing more to say to that. There's nothing more I can say about that. That was good gameplay, I agree. That's probably about as good as it gets, I think. Did he fall off? No. Just a day in Blox fruit, getting instantly killed by a hacker within 4 seconds of spawning. No worries. Oh, has this guy killed the boss? No. Sorry. Sorry, random person. Didn't mean to do that. Oh. Really? Really? Hang on. He almost died to 1 hit of my attack, so I could probably just enable PvP and one-shot kill him, yeah? Oh, maybe not. Okay, now he's dead. Good riddance. What riveting combat, right? This guy coming back to be more of a pain in the ass? I think he is. Is this really what we're doing right now? This is really what we're doing right now. Goodbye. Maybe let me kill my boss. Thanks. Alright, see ya, dumbass. Bye-bye. I don't have time for that guy. Clearly I have more interesting things to do, like killing the same NPC over and over again. Get melee for stamina? Stamina doesn't help me in anywhere except for fighting other people, which I'm not trying to do. Game would be easier if I had more stamina against other people. Doesn't matter against the brain-dead bosses who I hit with 3 moves and then run away from. I have no use for it. Oh my god. That actually almost got me. Check if he can climb the tree/ledge. If he can, that's where the budget went. I'm pretty sure he can, because it's not a staircase. I would wager to say that he can, solely because it's not a staircase. We can find out, though. Oh, never mind. We can't find out. He's fucking dead. I dare you to look at the GPO shop like the prices are mad. Well, yeah, because they don't have as many players as Blox Fruit. It's probably the, okay, the boss is dead here too. It doesn't have as many players as Blox Fruit, so they have to jack the prices. That way they can buy their Lambos. All right, moment of truth. Can he get up the tree? Question of the day. I feel like he should be able to. Oh. Guess we'll never find out. He can shoot up the tree. Okay, so it's looking like the answer is no. And he can't even shoot the rocket launcher at me because it just hits the wall and explodes. So, yeah, it's not looking good for him here, I don't think, chat. It's almost a shame he can't blow himself up. I think, yeah, you're right. I think I win. I think the game's over. Like, Blox Fruit over. W, win. Congratulations. We're going home. No. This is dumb as shit.
That was something, right?
Indeed. Oh, come on! This might be the most obnoxious boss so far, and it's mostly just because he just constantly shoots ranged attacks. And he has aimbot. That's not fair either. We don't like aimbot. Get your aimbot out of here. Why can't my my Ultra Instinct dodge the aimbot rocket? That's what I want to know. I think this guy with the rocket launcher has killed me more than anyone else. Which is a little bit impressive, not gonna lie. Because there's literally nothing to it. He walks at you and sometimes fires a rocket launcher. Problem is, half the time my moves have me standing perfectly still so he can shoot me with the fucking rocket launcher. Go figure. Oh, there's no boss here. Yikes. I'm starting to see a trend. There's no boss here either. I promise you these are different servers. This time for sure. There is no boss here. Okay, what in the fuck? That's okay. 4th time's a charm. This is not real life. I was just taking a short cat break. Thank fucking God. I think I would have thrown my computer out the window. How did that miss? Love to know. Oh hey, I got a new quest. It's probably riveting. It's probably going to be very, very different from the one that I've done, the few I've done before, right? What do you guys think? I'm sure it won't ask me to kill 8 NPCs. Yo! Yo, guys, the quest asked me to kill 8 NPCs! What? No! No, that can't be right. There's no fucking way. 8 NPCs? Kill 8 NPCs? No. No. I cannot believe that they would be able to do that. They have the technology to have me kill 8 NPCs. Absolutely incredible. Just flat out incredible. Not just any game can ask you to kill 8 NPCs. Now you see the reason why the game is 550,000 players. True! What other game can you play where you can kill 8 NPCs? Incredible. Simply incredible. That didn't even hit him. I gotta turn that filter off every once in a while or I'm gonna get a headache. Yeah, I think we've truly reached the peak of Blox fruit. Like, can it really get better than this? There's no way. It's so good. How do you top this, realistically? I don't think you can. The budget went from $1 to $2. It's down from $3 in the underwater city, though. Yeah, they managed to listen, they managed to have that boss have a second phase, but that like cost them everything they had for the next like 7 or 8 months. You have to kill 8 NPCs because it's 8 months. That's how long it took them to recover after putting in so much time and effort into a boss with more than one phase. When do I think that I'll start Metal Gear Rising? I'm not sure, IOC, because I still don't know if I want to do it on stream or if I want to do it as a video or or if I'm just gonna play it normally. Because I was having a bit of a look-see at my my financials a few days ago, and you'll be unsurprised to know that it's not looking very pretty. So I don't know how comfortable I am with putting out stuff that I don't think will do well, and I don't really think that'll do well. So I'm gonna be a little bit careful for a little while. So I might put that on hold, or it might be on the stream, because I don't necessarily. I mean, I actually probably very rarely have the stuff on my stream put onto my YouTube. Blox fruit will not fix my money problem, I can assure you. One Blox fruit video is not gonna fix the like month hole that was caused by my exodus from eBay. Which I mean is my own doing, because I probably did like the worst, most nonsensical way of going about quitting that I could have. I hope I didn't just piss that guy off. Please tell me I didn't just piss that guy off. Don't kill me. Okay, he's not killing me, thank God. I would have cried. Why are you still? I don't know. I don't know why you're still watching. I don't have a fucking clue. I got nothing. I don't know. Maybe you just like hate your free time. That could be it. Do you hate your free time? That could be a good reason. Maybe you're just really hanging on for that Blox fruit score at the end of the stream. You're like, boy oh boy, I wonder what Eclipse is gonna give Blox fruit. Like, I just have to know. Maybe it's that. I don't know. It's a money out of 10. That's good. The score for Blox fruit will be however much money I make off of the video, right? It's a 1 million out of 10 from my millions of dollars. Oh, hey, I'm invincible. Look at that. I like being invincible. Being invincible is pretty chill, not gonna lie. Will the video be something like a game review or just a recap of the stream? It'll probably be just a recap of the streams. I can't review this game. The game review, maybe I'll make a joke review and it'll be like 30 seconds long. And it'll be like me searching high and low for the game, but I don't find it. And then I give it a 0 out of 10 because there isn't a game. I don't know. Like, how do you review this? There's nothing to review here. Review this as an experience? Yeah, it's a shitty one. Do you want a bad experience? Here you go. Just for you. Make a 30-second video, but have 40 minutes of nothing, so it looks like an in-depth review. That would be funny. What if it's a 40-minute video? At the beginning of the video, I'm gonna be like, all right, guys. So for the first part of the video for this review, I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the highlights from my stream, so you guys can understand how good the game is. And then the screen goes black, and it's black for like 30 minutes. And then I come back, and I'm like, did you enjoy the highlights? And then the video ends. That's it. It's 30 minutes of nothing. That'd be funny, but that would also fucking nuke my recommended, guaranteed, because it would have a massive click-off rate / skip-through rate, so I can't really do that. unfortunately. Surprisingly, YouTube doesn't like it when you immediately click off of videos, or if you only watch like 15 seconds of a 40-minute video. Who would have guessed? Shocking. "30-second review, then the rest Battlefield." That would also have a really awful click-off rate. Like, I've had, like, those ideas are good, but, from strictly a YouTuber perspective, I'd be fucking myself over big time doing them. I'll watch TVH. You're one of about, I don't know, roughly 11 to 15,000 of my subscribers compared to the 200,000 plus people that are subscribed. Not a very high percentage. I would wager to say that probably about 1% of my subscribers, or 0.1% of my subscribers, would watch through a 30-minute black screen. Just off of a hunch. PNG of YBA for the first half so they don't click off. Right. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what I want to do for my April Fool's thing, because I think it'll definitely, like, 100% it'll be like returning to YBA or something as the title and the thumbnail, obviously. Like, that's a no-brainer, but I don't actually know what I want to do for the video itself. Some of my friends from Guard wanted me to do a Guard tutorial, and I'm like, I'm not even that good. How the fuck am I gonna do that? Yeah, I don't think I can do that. It would be kind of funny though. I'm gonna do a recap of 2022. Yeah, that was supposed to come out today, but I forgot to upload it last night, and so it was processing like all day. I think it's like 6 hours long, which it shouldn't be. It should not be that long, but it is. There's no reason for it to be 6 hours long. I probably could have cut out a lot of shit. I thought it was 5 hours long, and then it was 6, and I was like, what the fuck, when I was looking at it today. I don't know how. There might be like a big stretch hour of empty nothing that I accidentally left in, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 5 hours long and it isn't. So we'll find out. We'll see if people spam me after it comes out and they're like, Eclipse, you fucked up. What the hell did you put in there for it to be 6 hours long? Well, it's like clips and stuff from the entire year, from every video I posted in 2022. Well, not like, there's not clips from every video, because there's not highlights from every single video, but like, if I thought it was even vaguely entertaining, I left it in. So there was too much. That was my big L. It's definitely too long. But I already made it, and I'm not gonna go back and trim it down, so it is what it is. Any stream highlights? Nah, because I would have to go through like every single stream. It was hard enough. I spent basically the entirety, all of the time that I wasn't spending with family, or like actively not in my house, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, like Christmas Eve and Christmas, and then the day after, were spent working on that video, just going through old videos and pulling stuff out. And that in of itself took a really long time. Like, it's easy to think that it's quick to just run through old videos and pull stuff out until you actually realize how much you have to skim through. And I'm sure there's stuff I missed just because I was skimming through. Because obviously I can't watch every video in its entirety. That's like, no way. I see, the thing is about the streams is I'm like kind of stuck there in terms of, I think in an ideal world, I would pay an editor to edit stream highlights of my streams, and then post those on a separate channel. I think that's like where I'd ideally want to get. Problem is, the streams themselves barely make any money, and the videos from those streams, especially if it was on another channel, also wouldn't make any money. And I have no guarantee that the money that I would be making from those videos would even be enough to pay an editor any decent amount of money. So I would basically just be at a net loss the entire time, which is not great. It's not like I don't think it's very hard, or it would take very long to just like dissect a few things from a 3-hour stream and make it into a video. But even still, that's still time, you know? I don't have the time for it. That much I can tell you for sure. There's absolutely no fucking way. I struggle as it is to get my, like, uploads and stuff out and still make time for other people. So, no shot. Literally zero that I could do that. Yo, 8 royal soldiers? No fucking way! Kill 8 NPCs? Mind-blowing. You would do it for free? I would not accept somebody to do that for free. I actually, the one thing that I considered a little while ago was to, hang on. I think the cat ran into something, and it sounded like somebody was knocking on my door. That was whack. Anyways, the one thing that I considered a little while ago was to ask one of my friends if they wanted to do it and tell them that I would, like, pay them whatever the videos made for, like, X amount of months, because it probably would be next to nothing. And then when if it got to a point where we were actually, you know, making any significant amount of money, then that's when I would start making money off of it. Because then I don't really stand anything to lose at that point, because I'm not doing anything. But the people who are working on it have something to gain. So that was my highest running theory, but that was months and months and months ago, and obviously that did not happen. Because it's not like we're looking for, it's not like I'm looking for anything complicated. It's literally just like you trim and cut things out, and that's and splice them together, and that's it. Just for people who, like, want to watch more of me or want to see condensed versions of the streams and stuff like that. But I'm just rambling at this point anyway. Yeah, no, it's definitely not hard. Oh, they have moves. I didn't know they had moves. I'll be damned. I'm actually shocked they have moves. I really am. Oh my god. No problem. We got it. Imagine ever being stressed fighting a Blox fruit enemy. Shocking, right? For someone with the time, I would do it. Maybe I'll think about trying to bring someone on board to do that, but I've got a lot to worry about right now, so I'm not going to put more on my plate in terms of that. At least not currently. I still need, I mean, for God's sakes, I haven't even finished putting up the stupid dumbass VODs channel because of just not, like, had the time to do it. I should do that this weekend. I don't think I have a whole lot to do. For reference, I could actually probably show you guys. I don't want to, like, accidentally dox myself, though, so I'm not going to. But so I went through, like, all the motions of setting the Eclipse FPS channel to just be the VODs channel and put up all the stream VODs over there. And there's probably, actually, let me check. I'm curious. 1 second. I want to know just how many VODs are currently sitting on unlisted that are, like, ready to be posted. But I wanted to make it so that when I like made the announcement that I had the VODs channel, I had all the up-to-date VODs. The problem is that I need to... I'll explain it in a second. First, I want to figure out how many of these are. The last one I uploaded was my hour stream, which was like, what, 2 weeks ago? Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh my god, there's another page. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Holy Jesus Christ. It goes all the way back to the very first Taz versus Sturman stream. That's the first thing. That's the first thing on here for the stream VODs. So yeah, since the Taz versus Sherman stream up until now, I've been trying to get that channel working and then just not having the time and actively working on other stuff and then not being done with it. Because the problem is uploading the stream VODs seems simple enough, but it takes a really long time, and it takes double as long recently because I just changed my recording format from the, what do you call it? I changed the recording format from MP4s to, I think, like MKVs, which basically means that when I record, if the recording software crashes, if it's an MP4 and it crashes, everything is lost. It's all gone. But if it's an MKV, then if it crashes, the whole thing won't get corrupted, and it will save up until the point it crashed. The only problem is, in order to turn that MKV into an MP4 that I can then use to edit and stuff, I need to do something called remuxing, which is basically just turning it from an MKV to an MP4, but that takes time, especially on a 3-hour recording. So effectively, what ends up needing to happen is I need to take recordings that I already have that are like 3 hours long. I think they both got despawned. That's awesome. Take recordings that I already have that are like 3 hours long, sit through the process of them getting remuxed, and then upload them onto the YouTube channel, which also takes time, and that has to upload and then it has to process. And on top of all of that, a lot of the time, for some reason, which is a bug with my OBS and I don't know how to fix it, and it's really pissing me off recently, is sometimes the very beginning of recordings will be corrupted, even with the MKV. It'll be like green static. If I try to put it in my editing software, it crashes the whole software, and if I try to put it on YouTube, it can't process and it'll crash. So sometimes I'll remux the recording, I'll upload it onto YouTube, it'll be uploading onto YouTube, and then all of a sudden it'll get to the end and it'll be like processing failed, you have to re-upload the entire thing. So you top all those things off, and the end result is my cat standing on the edge of my mouse pad, making it hard to play. No, the end result is me basically just not getting any of it done. Because by the time I've gone through the headache of trying to make it so that the VODs are usable, by then I've streamed like 3 more times, and then I have 3 more VODs to put up. It's really, really yikes. Could you not like pick some people that can get like, I don't know, some vids and they can try to make it... what? I don't quite understand your message, comp. Or a com. I don't know what you're asking me. Oh my god, that almost killed me. I almost died to the 8 royal soldiers. That would have been a tragedy. He means to pick people out to get the highlights of the stream? Well, I'm not doing that right now. I'm not going to... Oh, I did get killed by the eight royal soldiers. I'm probably not going to do that for a little while, because like I said, I have other things that I'm worrying about right now. I want to have, at the very least, my VODs channel under control before I'm trying to rely on somebody to make other shit, right? And I also have to consider a whole lot of things, like how that person gets paid and how that works tax-wise and contracts and all that kind of bullshit. So it's a lot more, or slightly more complicated than face value. Because I'm not going to be one of those like Roblox developer horror stories where you bring someone on board and don't have them sign anything and then they just don't get paid. Not gonna have that happen. How the fuck do so many people let that happen? I don't get it. I really don't. How is that always such an issue? Just like, oh yeah, I'll just take your word for it. Like, no, motherfucker, you doing work. Get a contract. So that way, if they scam you, you have some sort of proof and you don't just get screwed. I guess they're kids, they don't get it. That's really all there is to it. Could have someone do it at first as a passion project. I don't feel comfortable having somebody do something that actively benefits me and get effectively nothing in return. Like, that just doesn't sit right with me. I get the feeling I'm gonna die in a second. Just have a bad feeling about this. A whole lot of people all showing up at once is not good news. I'm surprised that I'm still not able to... These guys have the, like, thing that can damage me? It doesn't look like they do they? Maybe they just do and I can't see it. I feel like I should be not taking damage by now. I'm about 9 levels above them. We'll see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Ow. Shot that to the wall. Oh yeah, the dodge thing was definitely worth it. And it was also hysterical unlocking it, so it was double worth it. That may be the worst unlock process for anything in any game I've ever played. I said it in there, and I'll say it again. That's like fucking Nintendo Entertainment System level cryptic. That's Atari level cryptic. It's ridiculous. There's no fucking way you'd ever be able to figure that out without a wiki or someone actively telling you. There's no way. It's impossible. I refuse to believe that anybody just figured that out. It's like a Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg, but to unlock an a almost necessary item in the game. What the fuck? Why? I'm gonna go to a different server because there's a shitload of people here and there's gonna be collateral, I already know. I would think that's something that someone does as a passion project, something they want to do. Maybe I miss... No. You're right. I just... Even if somebody, like, actively wants to do it and doesn't care if they get paid or not, me as a person, I don't feel comfortable or, like... I don't know, I feel like that's a, that's like a fucking... What's the word for it? That's like a landmine almost waiting to go off, in a sense. Oh, can you hurt me? No. Brilliant. It's not the only shit puzzle to unlock something. It's an example. I believe you, but I don't think that I need any more shit puzzles in my life. I think that one was enough to explain. That's not, listen, that's not even a puzzle. That doesn't even count as a puzzle. A puzzle assumes that there are like any semblance of hints as to what you're supposed to be doing. It does not count. That's like, if you were to ever complete that without using a wiki, that would be glorified guesswork. There is no puzzle. You either already know the answer, so it's not a puzzle, or you'll never know the answer. There's no in between. You either looked it up and know the answer, or didn't look it up and will never know the answer. That's it. Like that's it. Have I seen the new upcoming Roblox JoJo game called Stand Proud? I have not. Those are like never good, so I have zero faith in it, and I don't know anything about it. The closest to a good Roblox JoJo game that's come out in recent memory is Roblox's Unbreakable, and that's a bit of a stretch, I think. World of Stands is supposed to come out. Whatever happened to that? They delay it, I assume? Because I haven't heard anything about it. I just remembered that. Wasn't that supposed to come out in December? Tomorrow? I guess we'll see then. I probably won't be playing it tomorrow. I got shit to do. Oh, yikes. Don't kill me. Stand Upright Rebooted is the best one. Yep, you got me there. Truly the best experience possible. Just that, an experience. That's all it'll ever be. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. They seem relatively clueless. Either that or they're lagging to hell and back. I can't tell. Yeah, Stand Upright Rebooted truly is a masterpiece. It doesn't get any better than that. I don't know why these games even try. How are you supposed to beat Stand Upright Rebooted? Oh, I think I almost killed that guy in one hit. Gotta love my glass cannon build, am I right? I didn't even mean to hit him. That's the worst part. The owner already dropped it and now someone else owns it? I mean, oh, that really sucks, man. Am I enjoying myself yet? Can't say that I am. There hasn't been a game for a while. I don't know if there's been a game at any point. The thing about this is it's just like, it feels like it's so close to being a game. Like it's almost there. And then it just isn't. They were like, all right, let's put all these like move sets in and let's have a bunch of systems in place and yada, yada, yada. But you can't actually make use of any of that unless, of course, you want to go kill another 8 NPCs. Did you want to kill another 8 NPCs? Well, then brilliant. Get right to it. But if you don't want to do that, yikes, I don't even know what to tell you. You're in trouble. Doing a summary of next week. Yeah, I don't know when it'll probably come out the week after next, though. The upload schedule for stuff is a bit of a mess right now because there's some stuff I want to get out earlier rather than later. Like I really fucked myself over by telling that guy. I told this story in the stream a little bit ago. I told some guy that works on Project Menacing, which is like just ABD2. I told them that I would make a video on their game because they asked me to, but I didn't. I said that it probably, like, I had no guarantees on whether it would be positive or not. It was not. But I told them I would make that, and I told them that I was going to upload that, like, on Wednesday, I think, and then I put out the RIU video because that was much more topical. And I've been telling them that that video is going to come out for, like, weeks now. It's been, like, 2 weeks, I think, since I said it was going to come out, and I've had it made, and I haven't put it out. Today was supposed to be I was going to do a review on Subnautica, which is also already made, like a full review of the game. But then I realized that I should upload the best of 2022 today, because initially the plan was that I would upload the best of 2022 on New Year's Eve or New Year's, so tomorrow or Sunday. But then I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. I might as well just put it out now, because it's like the day before New Year's Eve, so who fucking cares? And then I'll put out the Subnautica review next week. But then I'm like, oh wait, well I can't put it out on Monday, because I need to put out that stupid Project Menacing video. So it's been a real mess, and I don't know what's going up when. It's been a disaster. Trying to keep track of all that stuff is just a complete nightmare. No, because the thing is, I don't have the time to be uploading more than one video to go over time in my schedule, because then I won't have time to do anything in my life. Like, I can't even begin to describe to you how bad it feels when somebody that you enjoy spending time with asks you to play a game or something with them, and you want to play with them, but you actually just straight up can't because you need to meet your deadlines, and I have to tell them, no, I'm working on a video. It feels fucking awful. I hate it. Because think about it this way. How many times do you think if you were friends with me, right? And like you reached out to me 3 times in a week, and all 3 of those times it was like 8 p.m. and you reached out to me and I told you, hey, sorry, I can't, I'm working on a video. At what point would you stop reaching out because you assume that I just don't want to interact with you? I don't want that. I don't want my friends to think that, and I don't want people in my life to think that, even though it's literally true. It just straight up is. Like, a lot of the time, I'm just busy, and I can't...
Don't be sad. This is just how it
like,
works out
I physically can't make time. Or I can, but then it's going to fuck over my upload schedule, which I can't really do right now because I'm already down, like, 80 fucking % revenue-wise. So it's just not an option. Just a whole lot of stress is what it is. And then I come out here and waste 3 hours a day playing Blox Fruit. Good one. That's a fucking genius idea, right? What could go wrong? Strap for time, waste 3 hours playing Blox Fruit. Okay. It's not worth engaging. I'm not even going to attempt. What? No. Project Menacing is absolutely a waste of your time. Don't go play it. That's not sarcasm. It's literally just ABD too. Like, it's just this. I wish I can show you guys the beginning of my video, but I don't know if the audio will translate. The beginning of the video, I can give you guys a sneak peek, but it's literally like, what is Project Menacing? Well, and then it like fades in ABD and moves a 2 slowly onto the screen. There's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there. Like, there's no game. When I say there's no game, it's like, I think Project Menacing might have less of a game than this game does. There's just like literally nothing. Bark, 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 bark. There's some extreme Roblox video content geniuses. A Roblox YouTuber makes 5 videos per day. What the fuck? They have a secret strategy where they make very highly edited videos in the first minute, and then the rest is barely edited and has like no cuts. Yeah, I don't like, that's not me though. I feel like my level of standard of quality isn't that high, but it's high enough that it's like a lot of YouTubers do that. That's not a Roblox specific thing. And even I catch myself doing that sometimes, because you have to understand that when you're editing a video, a lot of time it's more than just like, it takes time. So if you start off the video with a bunch of ideas and ways you want to edit something, and then you do it, and then after that fact, you slowly get burned out of what you're actively working on, and so the quality usually goes down by the end of it. That's just how it goes. But yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers who like, the whole idea is to catch people within the first 10 minutes or whatever, or not the first 10 minutes, like the first 2 minutes. That's like the whole psychology behind it. So you try to really get a hook right off the bat, and then have people watch the rest of the video, which could be fucking anything. Could be complete dog shit. Let's see what moves the Thunder God has. Impress me. Oh, all right, that's one move. That's the same move, which hit me even though I was 15 miles away from it. Now he's stuck. He stopped playing. He just stopped. He stopped doing anything.
I'll trade.
Why? Why did he stop? For what reason? This fucking game. It's not a game. This experience. This fucking experience. Oh. Okay, he's got 2 moves. And one of them is a massive AoE insta-kill. Got it. Understood. We've reached the 2-move threshold. We did it, boys. I love myself a giant AoE insta-kill that you can't avoid. That's what we like to see. What the fuck? I need to be like nowhere near this person ever, or they might use an insta-kill and I'll die. Which kind of sucks. I won't lie. Oh, here it comes. Nope, it's not it. That's okay, we can play this game. Okay. Yeah, just don't use the big AoE insta-kill and we'll be fine. There we go. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba. See ya. That was a riveting boss fight. It's called walk in circles and hope they don't use a move that will instantly kill you. The attack will only hit you if you're on the ground? How the fuck does that make any sense? It summons giant orbs of lightning from the floor. Explain that. How does giant lightning orbs translate to only hits you if you're on the ground? I'd love an explanation. Also, I don't think I was on the ground when I get hit by it the first time, was I? I'm pretty sure I jumped. Still died. It's a thunderstorm, just fly above him? What? What kind of fucking idiot goes, it's a thunderstorm, let me fly? Repeat that back to yourself. Repeat that back to yourself. There's a thunderstorm going on, I'm gonna go fly. Think that through for a second. You're going to choose to fly during the thunderstorm. Right. Right. Makes sense to me. What the fuck? Oh, did he just despawn? I hope not. pretty sure if he despawns, he just gets all his health back, which is not what I need. Well, doesn't matter. Yeah, the cat is here. She's being a nuisance because she wants food. Who else is surprised? Nobody. Nobody's surprised. She's like, feed me, feed me. It's 30 minutes before I'm supposed to get fed, but feed me, please. Please feed me. I want food. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. No. You'll never get food. Ever. Ever. No, I'm kidding. That would be like animal cruelty. That's not what we're here for. No, I do not endorse animal cruelty on this stream, just for the record. You must not have been here the entire week, because I've been playing Blox Fruit the entire week. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. He's not here? All that and he's not here. Oh my god, this fucking game. Oh boy. Check the ratings for the game. What? The fact that it's like rated like a bajillion likes? What has 550,000 players? Of course it does. There's 550,000 fucking idiots playing it. I'm one of them. Why? Because they're idiots. I just said it right there.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
You must have missed the idiot part of that. I'm afraid of the giant AoE insta-kill, I won't lie. It's pretty scary. Used it one time, and I've been terrified of it ever since. Stay away from me with your giant AoE insta-kill. Only I can use giant AoE insta-kills, alright? It's only fair. Yeah, it is, like, that's really what it is. It's just like, how do I wait? How much time do I want to waste today? And then you just pick this game, and the answer is all of it. I want to waste all of the time. Every last bit of it. Tell me he's here. Please, spawn in. Appear. 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 Fuck! Life sucks. This is actually the worst. Am I gonna play stuff like Wolfenstein? Probably not. I've never even considered playing anything like that. See, like, I'd go in and get hits, but I'm afraid of getting AoE insta-killed. Or just, like, normal insta-killed. That'll also kill me. Getting insta-killed in general, not ideal. Recommend against it overall. Like, if you have a choice between getting insta-killed and not getting insta-killed, I would lean towards not getting insta-killed. I don't think there's an attack that he can use that won't insta-kill me, I'm pretty sure, so. private servers? Private servers are for fucking cowards. Private servers are for bitches. Also, private servers on here would be a 1000% scam. You have to wait for the boss to respawn on the private server. So if anything, it's faster to do this than to use a private... Actually, it's definitely faster to do this than to use a private server. Would you rather wait 20 minutes for the fucking boss to respawn? Or just join another server? Oh my... Of course he chose that very moment. Why wouldn't he? Right as I go to use my move. It's like the rocket launcher guy all over again. I don't think that got him. I think it was too far. That also was too far. I'm good at games. Oh boy. Ah! I don't like it. I don't like it. Get out of here. Just rejoin your private server and nobody would have killed him because it's just you? I'm pretty sure it takes time for the private server to shut down, no? Regardless, if you buy a private server, you're giving this game money. Think about that. Did you consider that part? The fuck? That did nothing. You really want to be giving this game money? I don't. That's the last thing I want to be doing. Oh my god. Yeah, you need to wait for 20 minutes. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't solve the problem. The whole reason I'm quitting and rejoining is because it takes 20 minutes for the boss to respawn. Do you think I would constantly quit out of servers over and over again if I didn't have to? What the hell would be the point? I love loading data. How do you guys feel about loading data? Yay or yay on loading data. There we go. Twenty minutes is too long. It's too fucking long playing this shit. Ah! Ah! Bullets! Sorry, that one got me.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
Ah! Bullets! I'm gonna die! Yo, someone's throwing grenades in here and I'm not here for it. Oh, you know what was funny? So Tarkov wiped, what, 2 days ago now?
Angel does it again.
Oh, okay, I'm not near the fucking insta-kill. Anyways, so Tarkov wiped like 2 days ago. I've not played it. Well, I guess I technically have. But yesterday, my buddy Bundy was like, hey, Matt, you wanna play something? And I was like, all right, sure, what are we playing? And I assumed he was gonna play Tarkov, and he was like, not Tarkov, servers are gonna be fucking broken. And I was like, oh, okay. So we ended up playing Battlefield instead. And then like about an hour into playing Battlefield, he was like, I kind of want to try the new map. And I was like, I don't think we're gonna be able to get into a game of Tarkov Sure enough, we go in, we try to play Tarkov, and could not get into a single game. Not one match. Every single time, match for like 8 minutes, and then just give up and try a different map. Tried playing Scav on the new map, that didn't work. Tried playing Scav on Lighthouse, that didn't work. Then tried playing, I think, PMC on Woods, and that didn't work. And then Scav on Woods, and that didn't work either. And then we just gave up. Like, it was like 15-minute match time. Like, forget it, dude. It's not worth it. That shit sucks. Ah! You guys are terrifying me. Breaking my spirits. I hate my life. What?
B game.
Now that's the really scary thing. You guys think the gunshots and the grenades are scary? No. That thing. That thing scares me. Fruit game.
B game.
Fuck fruit. Fuck fruit game.
B game. B game.
You really just asked when I would sell out? Are you looking at the stream right now? This is selling out. This is literally selling out right now. Should get on
Camel
Tarkov? I wouldn't
trade?
be able to play Tarkov even if I got on it. We'd match for 30 minutes and I wouldn't get in a game. Fuck that.
Camel
Oh, the
trade.
boss is there. I figured the boss wouldn't be there, so I just, like, didn't even bother. But he is. It's fine. PMCs are good. Right. Right. Sure they are. Nice try, Resident Tarkov shill. That shit's not gonna work on me, buddy. I hate giant AoE insta-kill. I don't like it. I really, really don't. Which is better, Tarkov or Blox Fruit? Now you're asking the difficult questions. Yikes, how do I even answer that? No, I'm kidding. This game is unredeemable. Although, honestly, with the consistent decisions that the dev team of Tarkov makes, maybe they'll get to a point where the answer is fucking this game. Maybe one of these days they'll go back through and make it so that shooting a gun doesn't make me want to jump off a bridge in that game. That would be good. That really kills my vibe to play. Probably the biggest that kills my vibe to play. Knowing that most of the guns in the game are just not usable. And the fact that the developers clearly don't care because they haven't done anything, despite people very clearly being upset. And if that's the way they want to have it, then so be it. It really sucks. You've not been there? What do you mean, playing Tarkov? Well, I mean, they changed the recoil in what, fucking what patch was that? I can't even remember. I think it was the one where they added Lighthouse. And they, like, increased the recoil, like, 20-fold on everything. And now if you don't have meta attachments, you just, like, don't get to use most of the guns in the game. Like, if you put it into full auto, you can't hit the broadside of a fucking barn. And it's like, it's really, the most painful thing for me for Tarkov was going back, I forget why, I think it was, I needed, okay, well, there I just got fucked over by high ping. Server ping's probably about 300, yep, 299. I had to go back a little while ago, I think it was when I was doing my Taz, my first Taz killing Sherman video, like the second Taz killing Sherman video, and I had to go back through old videos to find a clip. And watching back those old videos of like the M4, just using an M4 with like stock standard attachments, was easier back then than using an M4 with like meta attachments is now. It's fucking depressing. Like, it's really, really sad. Remember the video on the HK? Not really. It's probably, is you talking about like the budget HK build that I used to have? Because yeah, that would probably never work in a million years today. Any budget build, like there are no budget builds. The budget builds are like MDRs and what do you call it? And maybe a SCAR. If you're not using an MDR or a SCAR, you can't control the recoil on the gun without a shitload of meta attachments. It's very frustrating. And it just feels like it takes away so much from the game because there's all these different attachments and stuff, and they're all just worthless. Like 90% of them are worthless. No boss. It's very disheartening. Best gun is a double barrel shotgun. I don't know about that, but hey, the double barrel kicks some ass. I'll tell you that. Can I see if the boss is here? Yeah, I can. He's there. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to see him from here, but I can. Can you join the server? Good luck, dude. I quit out of servers like every 5 seconds. You can try. In fact, I could probably turn my joins on and you still wouldn't be able to get in. Because by the time you'd get to me, I would have I would have fucking quit out. How much did I make off of playing this game? Like not a whole lot because Twitch money is like almost meaningless compared to my YouTube. And I still haven't made the YouTube video on it. So you can ask me that after I've made the YouTube video. And even then I won't tell you because I don't talk about exact financials ever on here. Nothing good comes from that. This server has mad high ping. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Why the hell? Did he just... He's gonna murder that guy. Buddy, you gotta move, dude. He's gonna kill you. Oh my god. This guy's gonna kill me. Jesus Christ. Alright, whatever. Not gonna kill me quite yet. I feel like I'm about to die. Okay, yep. I'm definitely gonna die. The answer was yes, I'm absolutely gonna die. I should have just assumed that guy was gonna kill me and try to kill him first. That would have been a better idea. Oh, I didn't check. There might not be a boss there. I might be an idiot. There is no boss here. I'm definitely an idiot. God damn it. How many threats I'm gonna get for the YouTube video? I don't fucking care. Have them tell me that their game is a masterpiece. It's fucking dog ass. I don't give a shit. You think if I care if 550,000 9-year-olds are coming to my channel to hate post? They're giving me money if they do that.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
If they click on my videos to dislike and hate on it, they're giving me money. See if I care. That missed, really? This is what we're doing? Alright. Didn't calculate my dodge, I guess. Server doesn't feel like it's that high ping, but it still didn't register my dodge. 10 more minutes and no more M1ing NPCs. Oh no! That's a tragedy. I can't believe I only have 10 more minutes of this extreme fun. What the fuck am I gonna do with my life? Like literally anything else. I mean,
this is just how it works out sometimes.
Blox fruit, yeah. Just more daily doses stupid videos. I haven't done one of those in a while. I don't know. I thought it was overdone, so I put it on like temporary hiatus. I think if I do them in the future, I'll probably blur people's names out. Just even though, like, the reason that I didn't blur people's names out initially was because, like, there's no way that you're ever gonna find these people, especially from YouTube comments. Like, it's so easy to just change your name in your profile picture that if you're really worried about getting called out for being on a video, then you could just change all that stuff. But I think just for, like, for the sake of making some people happy that were very upset with me not blurring people's names out, I'll probably do that in the future, even though I think it's wholly unnecessary. On Discord, maybe. On YouTube, doesn't make any sense. Yo, I got an item drop. Pole. I'm crazy. I'm actually fucking stacked. Unstoppable. Yeah, you guys want to pull first form? How do you feel about that? Yo, 1%? No fucking way! Oh my god! 1% drop! I got a pull! This game fucking sucks. Who cares? I'm surprised 600 wasn't the threshold for the next place to go. What was the threshold for this one? 575? Yeah, I thought it would be 600. But it's not. Odd. Did they increase the threshold? Usually it's about 25 levels. They're not fucking around anymore. It's 625? Good God. Good God. No, I don't get the messages from the Discord. I get the messages when people like DM me stupid shit on Discord directly. But I can see how people would be upset with me not like blurring stuff on there and whatnot, because it's a lot easier to find someone on there than on YouTube. I still think at that point you just shouldn't send dumb shit, but I mean, people are gonna send dumb shit anyway. Oh shit, there you are. I can tell you one thing, I'm not making it to the next level threshold within the next 5 minutes. That's for damn sure. Oh no! That's the other thing. People were like, Eclipse, you can't be making these videos. You're just making fun of 9-year-olds. And I'm out here like, okay, and? Who cares? It's funny. If you don't find it funny, that's fine. But I think it's funny. That's why I made the video. Got an interchange scav? I'm surprised you waited that long. I would have quit like ages ago. Fuck that. I'm not out here gonna be trying to wait 22 minutes to get a single scav run in. I'm dead. Yep. I knew. The second I used that move, even though it puts you in the sky and you shouldn't get hit, I knew I was gonna get hit anyway. You gonna do something? There you go. Oh, that's not the right move. Yikes. Think that has a big enough hitbox on it? I don't know if it does. It wouldn't be a Blox fruit attack if the hitbox wasn't like fucking ginormous, would it? I'm gonna go into retirement after dropping the Blox first bid. Yeah. I'm gonna make so much money, I'm just gonna be like, alright, I'm done. See you guys never. No, I like making videos. I would, if I like wasn't doing it for like my job, I'd probably just put out less videos. But like there's a lot, there would also probably be a lot of videos on like Battlefield and stuff. Because I like talking about things that I care about. I like talking about things that I care about, and I like trying to kind of like spread ideas that I have, if that makes sense, and make more people aware of things that they might otherwise have missed. So especially for Battlefield, like I'm pretty sure right now there are still slower strafe speeds on the portal weapons, and I think that's something that I am one of probably single digits amount of people that actually knows that's the case. Unless it's been acknowledged at some point. I mean, maybe not single digits because I've mentioned it in the video, but how many of those people that watch that video even have any clue what I'm talking about, right? But even still, like that's something, okay. That's something that without my video would probably just like never ever under any circumstances get known. And so being able to share stuff like that is pretty cool. And I mean, I started the YouTube channel to begin with as a outlet to show people me having fun with my friends, pretty much. And I don't think I'd stop doing that, because I enjoy editing a lot. Editing is fun, up until a point. The problem is editing's like a black hole. Start, and then I just can't stop until I'm done. Talked about that before, though. You wouldn't be surprised if it became my most viewed video? I wouldn't be surprised either. I would also be really sad about it. This guy's doing the same dumbass quest I am. He also bonked me. I don't want to, like... Why? I stood there for like 15 years, and then the second he does a fucking attack, he hits me. Of course. What more would I expect? The other guy died. The classic, if there's any more than just me, it gets like 15 times harder. Oh, come on with your giant AoE insta-kill. Good, the other guy killed it. Thanks, random Chinese guy. I think that's what they were talking in chat. 3 hours is up. True! Get me out of here! Fuck this! All right. So, you asked me at the beginning, did you not? You were like, Eclipse, what rating would you give this game? So I figure at the end of the week, it's only fair that I give it a score, right? What does Blox Fruit get out of 10? 10 points? 1 point? 0 points? What do you think, chat? Money out of 10? Is money out of the 10 what we're looking for? Negative 10? Yikes. No. Blox Fruit gets a, you guessed it, 1 out of 10. It gets a fucking 1. And the only reason that it's not a 0 is because it's technically a game. Like, I can't come in here just like B game. Hi, meow meow. Get out of here. I can't come in here and say it's like B game and it's a 0, because it's not. Like, B game is a 0. B game's not even a game. B game doesn't count as a game. Blox Fruit is a game sometimes. I would say it's a game maybe like 5 or 6% of the time. And then the other 95% of the time, it's just B game. You're not doing anything. But there is, unlike B game, there is that 5% where it is actually a game, where things are actually happening. So it's not quite B game. It's not a 0, but it's a casual 1 out of 10. Now, how exactly a 1 out of 10 has 550,000 players? Well, I don't fucking know. You tell me. You guys all play this game. I think that, how many people are watching this right now? I would bet you, of the 74 current viewers, that about 60 or so of you have played this game for any amount of time. I would bet that. I feel comfortable saying that. So, you and we contributed to that number. We're part of the problem. Stop being a part of the problem. This game is not worth your time. It is a waste of your time. Stop wasting your time. Don't play this shit. That's my minute review of Blox Fruit. All right, it's got a 1. It's a fucking 1. Anyways, that's all for the stream. I'm gonna stop there. I'll be back on Monday, probably. Not sure what we'll do yet. Maybe it'll be Battlefield. Maybe it'll be Shadows of the Empire. Maybe it'll be something completely different. It won't be this shit. That's for damn sure. Must grind Blox Fruit. Hopefully by Monday I'll also be able to let you know whether or not I got kicked for fucking security reasons or whatever for the 5th time. But yeah, that's all for today. So I suppose I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and I'll see you then. Have a good one, guys. Good night. The cat's sitting on the mouse. Cat, get off. Get off the mouse. I can't click it. There we go. Bye-bye.